Here's a scenario. You and a group of friends are in Town Center, El Dorado Hills, participating in a nonviolent protest, saying that there is no safety from the government. You got permission from the county to protest in Town Center. After about 45 minutes of protesting, you and your friends are stopped by the El Dorado County Sheriffs. They say that you are disturbing the peace, and they want to place you under arrest. Since you know your rights of freedom of assembly, you ask yourself, what do I do in this situation? What do I tell the officer? Should I just flip him off? Or do I protest nicely and tell him that I have my rights?
Stop watching us! Stop watching us!
Ladies, Agent Brandon Barrow with the FBI, I need you to put your hands behind your back.
All right.
You're under arrest for disturbing the peace.
All right. Stop watching us! Stop watching us!
Ladies, Brandon Barrow with the FBI, I need you to place your hands behind your head. You are under arrest for disturbing the peace.
Actually, it's our First Amendment right for the freedom to assemble, so try and arrest us. You won't.
The freedom of assembly, sometimes used interchangeably with the freedom of association, is the individual right or ability to come together and collectively express, promote, pursue, and defend common interests. The right to freedom of association is recognized as a human right, political right, and civil liberty. Common constraints on the right to assemble are a class of time, place, manner regulations. A second type of constraint is the requirement to obtain a permit, where coordination may be needed to ensure public safety. In the Bill of Rights, under the First Amendment, it states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or the press, or the right of people peaceably to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances.
In the Hague versus CIO case, Mayor Frank Hague in 1937 used a city ordinance to prevent labor meeting in public places and to stop the distribution of literature pertaining to the CIO cause. Court held that Hague's ban on political meetings violated the First Amendment right to freedom of assembly.
In the case Schneider versus New Jersey, two appellates, Jehovah's Witnesses, were charged with the violation of a local ordinance that banned persons from distributing handbills on public streets or handing them out door to door. The court held that the purpose of the ordinances was insufficient to justify prohibiting defendants from handing out literature to other persons willing to receive it.
In a survey, 68% of people knew that the First Amendment protects freedom of speech, but only 7% knew about the freedom of assembly. On the bright side, the amount of Americans who can name the freedom of speech are rising, but the amount who can name the freedom of assembly are at an extreme low. I am here in Town Center to see if people know their First Amendment rights, especially the freedom to assemble. Can you name the 5 rights under the First Amendment?
I can try. Okay, the right to bear arms. I don't know if that's true. The right to vote, the right to own property, the right to not incriminate, I don't know, the right not to incriminate yourself.
The 5 rights, is it freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of, that's 2 of them. Don't remember the rest of them. Speech, religion, can't help you.
Oh my gosh. 5 rights under the First Amendment. Probably one of them. It's been a while. Right to bear arms, maybe I did do.
Freedom of
right,
speech or something.
Freedom of speech. Great! You guys have been in school more.
One of them's the right to
What are the 5 rights?
Can you
First
name
Amendment.
5 rights? Right to assemble.
Right to assemble.
Right to assemble, there you go, okay.
I will try. Speech. The right to bear, no. Speech, press, freedom of the press, freedom of religion. The right, it's not, no, not the right to bear arms. I'm looking at you.